Man, welcome back to the Fake Stuff Podcast. We are back at it again. We talking real football tonight. I got the Craft Man, I got Ian Potty Pooper with me, and it's been an interesting night because we ain't starting recording until after 10 because we've been sitting here I don't even know what to say we've been doing. We just been fucking around on the damn
playing with our AI, man.
You let three morons get a hold of some AI, and it's like, what the fuck, man? We don't know what
you
we're
guys
doing.
See that? Did you see that?
Oh man! So with that said, check us out on YouTube if you want to see what we've been doing over here. We got nobody got backgrounds like us, right? In we got the cool.
If I can refer you to the backdrop here for our viewers on YouTube, this is your fantasy football all in one. It's got your football, both kinds, and any kind of fantasy you could think about. So here was what we all about: fantasy football here at the Fake Stuff Podcast. We got the fake, we got the stuff. I'm gonna kick it off.
Yeah, got it all. And hey, got fucking unicorns and whatever that is, a Pegasus or whatever.
Lightning. We got a bunch of lightning bolts. There's going to be multiple lightning bolts in the show today.
Everywhere.
Stay tuned.
But
all right, man.
Shoot, man, Crap Man, get in here, man. How you doing, Crap Man?
Man, you know I'm good. I set a little something up for y'all, because the fantasy football year was a long one. It was grueling. We had a good time, but at the end, there's only one winner every time. There's only one. And I brought my crown.
How did I know we were going to go here? How did I know
we were going to go here? I created an AI background for you all. This is the depiction of Average Joe's League. That's me sitting on the throne, and that's all y'all in the background, just like.
We're not worthy.
Yeah.
We're not worthy.
I had to bring out the Burger King crown again. It's a little raggedy. It's messed up, but that's just because I've worn it so much from all the championships that I've won. But just wanted to start off like that. But
it looks good when the
what a great year. What a great year.
Yeah. I'm with you, Craft Man. We, everything's wrapped up fantasy football wise. I was going to work, and the guy ran up. He's in our dynasty league, but he plays redraft stuff. Coming up to me, happy as hell. He don't want Bijan ran a 93-yard touchdown. Everybody, he's happy. Champions everywhere. I ain't no champion in. Are you a champion this year, man?
Nah, man, I'm a champion in here, though, bro. I know I got it still.
Yeah, I mean, this year I had a real good regular season. Everything was going according to plan, and then by the end, it all fell apart for me, so I didn't win nothing. But, hey, next year, new year, new me. Next year's going to be my best year. I can't wait. And next year's going to be our best year for the podcast, too, because this year was super busy. If some of y'all have been listening to the podcast for 2 or 3 years, and some of y'all may have just joined us within the past few months, but this past year was crazy, ridiculous busy for me and the Craft Man. Craft Man was busy too. He, job stuff. I got job stuff too. Baby stuff too. Baby's getting older. And so super busy. So we slacked a little bit, but I'm just telling you now, that's over for me. I'm getting right into the grind. The off-season grind is here, and this is about to be the Fake Stuff Podcast best off-season right here. We're the best buy low podcast in the biz right now. Just go on the bandwagon now and get on it. And,
First 100 gets free T-shirts when we make them.
Hey, that's the goal right there, man. We got 27 subscribers on YouTube. Before opening kickoff, we're gonna be at 100. Y'all help us out.
Hey, if we get out, how about this? If we get to 100 subscribers, I will make us 100 T-shirts and give them to them.
I will.
Potty Pooper will hold it to it.
I'll do it. Dead ass. But I get to come up with the logo though.
Hey, I can do that for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is.
But Tonight, though, so tonight we're going to talk NFL playoffs. The fake stuff's over with. But with that said, I just want to say thank y'all for listening to the podcast and dealing with us this year. But there's one thing we say around here. I was wondering, Craftman, if we should clean it up this offseason. I might quit cussing so much. But then again, I might not do that. So I was just going to say, don't be a hoe. Share the mother fucking show. That's the best word. The best way to get the word around for us. And it's true. The best way I've ever shared it, for some reason, everybody in the world loves gambling. Gambling leads to fantasy, and fantasy leads to talking podcasts. So don't be a hoe. Share the show.
Come on.
Help us grow. Craftman, am I missing anything?
Man? Ooh.
I think you got it, Ian. What are you about to say over there?
No, dude, I was just thinking, don't be a hizzy, share the shizzy, bro. Like, I mean, if we want to be politically correct in this bitch, man, Snoop Dogg made it. Snoop Dogg is like, we see, you can't go turn on the TV without seeing Snoop, and hey, you got to use the Snoopacular. I think I just come up with that, but anyways, man, we're gonna talk about not the fake stuff anymore. Yeah. I had an all right season, man. I got beat by this guy in my dynasty league. I had some injuries that really devastated me, but he made some big moves down the stretch. Like, he was committed to it, man, and he deserves to wear that Loki, like Timu Loki looking championship crown. Like, all hail the victor, but to the spoils go these. So, I mean, let's just get this thing started, bro. Let's start talking about some of these games coming down the line. Who we got first, Maddie? I don't know why I called you Maddie. I just do that sometimes.
Hey, first game. Hey, like I said, fake stuff is over with. Congratulations to those who won. I'm glad y'all did. I'm kind of glad you did, honestly. I'm glad you did, but if you beat me, fuck you. We're gonna start. We're gonna start doing real football right here. This is a gambling podcast too.
Lightning bolt.
Yeah. We talk real football. We talk fake football. I got what you call it. 6 games right here for this week, and then maybe we'll hop on. We'll talk the next few for the championship round or whatever this is. What is this? The wild card round? And
yes.
I'll be forgetting now all this shit. But anyways, first round of NFL playoffs.
Super wild card. Super wild card.
Super wild card.
It's the super wild card weekend, and then you got the wild card weekend, and then you got
division.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
We'll get there.
It's something like that. The best time of football right now. Best time in football.
First game, we got Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers. And look, I got the banner pulled up, but it'll go away in 8 seconds. But Rams versus Carolina Panthers. The spread, minus 10.5 in favor of the Los Angeles Rams, which is obvious because the Panthers are walking into the playoffs with a losing record from that NFC South, which ended up being a 3-way tie. I don't know if everybody knows that. I think it ended up being a 3-way tie for first. But the Panthers got the tiebreaker, I guess. But
Falcons,
I did not know that. I did not.
Falcons fans want everybody to know that they tied.
Hey, we tied though. We come back.
We tied. We there.
No,
we in there.
We can talk about the Falcons if we want to, but they did look good. They got the personnel. They just need somebody to put it together. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I don't even want to talk about them.
I don't want them to either.
Sick.
But they just need a great coach, man. But anyway.
But Craftman, opening thoughts: Carolina Panthers, Los Angeles Rams, first game of the playoff, 4:30 on Saturday. I think we're probably all thinking Rams are going to win the game, but just what's your thoughts on the game, anyways?
The Panthers are kind of tough to figure out because they've already beat the Rams this year. They beat the Packers. They win one, they lose one. They win one, they lose one. It's like back to back to back, just like that every time. But it showed when they played Tampa Bay, they really couldn't win a game that they really needed. They had to rely on the lowly Falcons to bail their asses out. So, this game right here, I think the Rams roll. Puka eats. They're gonna get Devontae Adams back. They did play their starters in the last week of the season, but Stafford MVP. I just think Rams come in here into Carolina and just take over. Probably win by over 10.5.
Wow. Wow, Mr. Hot Take, 10.5.
That's what the line is.
I don't think that at all. And I don't even know if they're going to get out of Carolina. They're going to Carolina, dude. You got to think this is a stadium that sold 1,000 tickets to the last game of the year last year, dude. They were giving them away. They literally wanted, and now the thing is packed, dude, and these people are roaring and they want it. And I think if it was in LA, I'd give it to them, but they got to come all the way. They got to come across the continent. I mean, they got to come into that Carolina crowd that is crazy right now. So I think that might be a game changer, man. I don't think it's going to be 10.5. I think it's going to be like a 3-point game, bro.
Rams.
Oh, I slick want to take the Panthers, dude. Honestly, I'll take the Panthers. I'll take the Panthers. I'll take them.
You're the only one in the world.
I like it. I mean, the Rams are badass, and I'm probably going to look stupid, but any given Sunday.
Look, I don't know. There
Saturday.
was back in the day. I remember what you call it. This was a situation like this happened before, where losing team. I think it was this was a long time ago. Seattle Seahawks. I think they had a losing record, and then they played the Saints, or it could have been vice versa. But the losing team came in there and won the game, though, if I remember. So 10.5 to me in a playoff game. That's a lot. That's a lot of points.
It's kind of a lot.
So
most 70%.
I
got a stat. Actually, I got a real stat. 70% of NFL games are decided between 3 or less points.
I mean,
it might be 2. It might be 2, but I think it's 3 or less.
I've seen Bryce Young play for all year, and I mean, I don't know what y'all think about Bryce in the future. He looked better this year for sure, but there was games where you're talking 110 passing yards, 120 passing yards. I mean, they still don't really have the weapons to keep up with this team. Their defense, if they can get some turnovers, they can keep them in it, but the defense is going to have to get turnovers against the Rams for them to even stand a chance, because I don't think the Panthers are going to be driving the ball up and down the field, left and right, like the Rams are going to do.
Yeah, but the Panthers do got a really great secondary. I mean, they got a defense. It's just I feel like their defense can hold them. If I feel like the defense is good enough to hold them, as long as but they're gonna have to score some points on offense. They're not gonna be able to keep up with this offense. They're going to have to do some crazy stuff. Like you said, they don't have the weapons, nowhere near the star power. So, I mean, taking the Panthers is crazy, but I mean, I feel like that home field advantage, and the Rams kind of feel beat up, which might make them even more inclined to beat up on the Panthers. But I just feel like that home field advantage coming across the country, there's a lot to that, man. And this playoffs, and this year's been crazy. None of us would have even seen this, especially the Panthers in here. So, yeah, man, I just
we could have seen the Panthers at an 8-9 record, right? But we couldn't see the Panthers in the playoffs.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know how much that changes my perspective of the Panthers just because they're in the playoffs. They're still 8-9.
Yeah. That's a good point. That is a good point.
Shout out to Swizzy. He was all talking about we went from worst to first. I'm thinking, is that really something to brag about in the NFC South? Yeah, all worst to first. Everybody's the worst. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's 8-9. You know.
Yeah.
But hey, Rams though, they're getting a little more healthy too. Devontae Adams will be back. He sat out the last few games. Said he could have gone last week, but McVay decided to sit him, and I think Blake Corum will be back. So Rams are getting a little more healthy too. I think we're all in agreement though. Rams, they're gonna move on, and they got lucky that they got to play the Panthers in the first round, even though they lost to the Panthers somehow this year. So I mean, I don't know. It's just one of those things.
Yeah, I mean, is there any, while we're on the game, is there any like prop bet type situations? We don't have to do the statistics or anything, but any certain players you're looking for in this game to kind of have big games? Like Adams getting an end zone.
Yeah, I was about to say the anytime touchdown for Adams is always a must at this point, but Kyron too. I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's your Noah Bubble Blowers forte right there. Y'all would know more than I would, but yeah, I don't know. I just expect. I don't really know what to expect, to be honest, but I think the game will probably be closer. I don't think the NFL is going to let the blowout happen, so might be a 10.5.
Yeah. Looks like we got him back. Had to go refill his whiskey.
Nah, I needed a charger. My headphones were dying, dude.
Oh, I got you.
I needed a charger.
I thought it was refill time. Ian,
No,
you got any answers for that? Any certain players in this game you think going to have massive games, like prop bet type things, or just regular football?
Man, it's hard to say. I don't think anybody. I mean, Puka is the low hanging fruit. I mean, Puka's always the low hanging fruit. But is Devontae playing? I hadn't looked.
Yeah, he's playing.
Is he playing, dude? I'd take Devontae. For a touchdown. If you got Devontae for 1.5, I might take Devontae 1.5 touchdowns.
Damn. I think he gets in twice then, huh?
Yeah. That's just what he does, dude, in his playoff time, and he's back. And I mean, J.C. Horn is out there for the Panthers, so that's tough. But they got so many weapons, man. I mean, they can even get Kyron out there. So
yeah, Rams roll, baby. Rams roll. Matt, what we got next?
Yeah, man. Let's talk the game that y'all really want to talk about. Green Bay Packers, Chicago Bears. I love it because you guys shit on the Chicago Bears. Y'all shit on them on the reg. And in the offseason, you were shitting on them, and I loved it. And I was kind of
because they suck.
Like, somebody thinks the Bears
they
are
suck.
Be good.
No, exactly.
Ain't no sucking no more. It's those days are over, and the Bears are here. And now I love this matchup. And let me pull up these odds real quick. We got I know the
they've been flipping. They've been flipping back and forth. They've been going Bears favored, Packers favored, Bears favored. Packers are favored right now.
So by 1.5. And we're at Chicago, and man, that really doesn't float my boat. I would really like to go underdogs. At Chicago Bears, home dog. I mean, that's an automatic smash almost. But I mean,
yeah.
The truth is, though, I think certain things matter in the NFL, and I think playoff experience is one of them. You know what I'm saying? I talk about organizations being buttoned up, and I talk about success, and that certain organizations do certain things a certain way. The Packers are one of them, and I would expect the Packers. I think the Packers are going to come in here and beat the Bears personally, and it's not me. I don't really care about making the Kraft Man and Ian happy. I don't care. I'm just being serious. I think the Packers could come in here and win. They're a little banged up. Like Micah Parsons ain't there, right? And then
right,
so some things that aren't going their way, but let's just be honest. What is Caleb Williams going to do in the playoffs? You know what I'm saying? It's a different game. What is Ben Johnson going to do? Head coach, first game as a head coach in the playoffs like that. So I just think there's some things that need to work out. They're not just going to come in here and just roll. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're not going to come in here and just start.
No.
It's a different football game. So I like the Packers. I wish they weren't favorites. I don't even know why they're the favorites right now. I
just wait a while. It might flip.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Just let it go back and forth. But yeah, so all right, Pac-Man, Kraft Man, Pac fan. What you think, big dog?
I don't know if I'd say it's a lose-lose situation, because if we win, I kind of feel like we should, because we always beat the Bears, and if we lose, oh my God, it's gonna be a terrible, terrible day. This game comes on at 8 o'clock. I'm gonna be having some drinks. I'm gonna be having me a good old time watching the game.
Oh man.
And Dakota was like, Kasem, he has to go to sleep. My son has got to go to sleep. And she said, we'll just tell him the game comes on Sunday morning and we'll replay it. I was like, if we lose, we're not replaying this shit again. Like, I'm not going to watch it again on Sunday morning.
No way.
As far as the matchup goes, we done played them twice. They got us once on some lucky-ass onside kick bullshit that they had going on. Romeo Dobbs can't catch onside kicks. But I feel like we've owned them, 7 out of the 8 quarters that we played them. And they beat us in 1 quarter in the 2 games that we played. So I'm worried about the Packers defense. Hopefully we can stop the run. Parsons being out hurts, but Wyatt being out hurts a lot too. That was our defensive tackle who went out a couple of weeks ago.
Go dog.
But I think we come in here and it's going to be an extremely close game. It's going to be about 35 degrees, rainy, and windy. So Kickers, not
yeah.
good. Not great for the kicking situation, but I think Jordan Love getting in. I want to hear your take on Jordan Love. Hadn't played in like 3 weeks. He got hurt in like the first quarter against the Bears like 3 weeks ago. Didn't play against who we play after that. The Ravens didn't play in that last game against the Vikings. So
Vikings,
almost 3 weeks. All of our starters rested last week. We might be coming in a little rusty, but the Bears had to take on the Lions in kind of a tough game. Where do you side with that? Like rest versus rust?
At this point in the season, I think rest was key, bro. Especially, I mean, he had a concussion, and who's to say it once we secured the play? I mean, there was definitely one game where he was out that really, really mattered. And Malik Willis came in and showed off, and we're not gonna have him next year, which sucks, dude. I love having Malik Willis. Like gives you a lot more hope when your backup, your man goes down, dude. The franchise quarterback goes down, and then you got somebody like Malik Willis that can come in and just take the game over and not try to be Superman, dude, and just knows he's been around the league a little bit, dude. And I believe he got drafted pretty high. I remember him playing anyways. But yeah, dude, it's been a tough road to get here, and who's to say they wouldn't have benched him anyways in at least the last game. And I think it's going to be for the betterment, dude. I think he's played enough football this whole year, took enough hits, like
get Jacobs back healthy a little bit too. He's been banged up.
Yep. And we got with so many injuries, dude. And Godson, we got Trayvon Diggs. I mean, I don't know if it's Godson, but I mean, him and Mike, I know, got a close relationship. Like, he's always been a good player. He's got a pedigree.
Trayvon Diggs ain't seeing the field, I don't think.
You don't think he's going to play?
Nah, he's not going to play.
Nah,
what?
Man, ain't no way.
Why not?
He's really a bum.
He's been kind of trash. He's a bum. Yeah, he ain't coming in. He ain't coming in on a new team in the first playoff game in Chicago.
I mean, I guess you got a point, dude.
You're looking at an old.
You're right. But that's what I do. Like, I look to the past, and I mean, I see somebody who was good, but it might have got stale. And so, but you're right. I don't think he should come in. It's not like he's Michael Parsons. You know what I mean? Mike is different, and they didn't even put him in all the way the whole time when he first got there. So. You got a point there, but I think he'll be an asset down the stretch, man. He's somebody with playoff experience. And the Packers were that young team that we're talking about the Bears being at one point. And the Packers were that team that people were like, dude, this is the youngest team in the league. You know what I mean? No way they make it to the playoffs. Boom. Losing the playoffs. But still, I mean, it was something that everybody said they couldn't do, just like they're saying the Bears can't do. And like, as much as I hate the Bears, but they got not one, but two of the princes that were promised in this league. I mean, and Caleb Williams coming to the league is, this all-star quarterback, done stuff nobody else has done. And then you got Ben Johnson, the belle of the ball of the head coaches. And he chose to go to Chicago, bro. That's different. You know what I mean? Like, he saw something there. That's that MCDC stuff. That's that Motor City Dan Campbell. I mean, Dan Campbell's one of the best guys. And, dude, we got 3 of the top 5 coaches, I'll say it, in the league, in the NFC North. Dude, like, it's about to be a showdown, and I'm kind of glad that the Bears are about to start fighting back because we had been whooping up on their ass. Aaron Rodgers does own them motherfuckers. And they're going to come into this game with a passion, dude. And Ben Johnson is going to get them hyped, dude. And we're going to have to play our asses off. But I think we get it. I think it's going to be hard for them to beat us twice. But, hey, it's going to be a match between the coaches. But I think LaFleur is going to come out on top.
Well, we talked about the Packers a lot. I mean, the Bears on that side, I think Rome Odunze is going to be back. They'll have him. Luther Burden's kind of stepping up. DJ Moore's healthy. Monangai, DeAndre Swift, they'll be back there. They got a badass O-line. It's going to be a hard fought game. I think it's going to be pretty low scoring. But I think we come out on top by, like you said, within 3 points.
Yeah.
Going to come down to the end. Matt, where are you at on this game? I know you said the Packers are going to win, but anything we missed?
Nah, man, I feel like y'all nailed it. I do want to give the Bears some credit, though. They did have a good year. I know we was a little skeptical this year. I mean, heck, the only what do I call it? What do they call it? Season bets, season long bets, future bets. I placed 3. The only one I lost was Chicago Bears under 8.5. So I really didn't believe at the beginning of the year, but I was hoping that they would get their offense together. You know what I'm saying? Just let's get the offense rolling. Let's see how it goes. So that was the only one I lost this year with them guys. So give them credit. I still think the Packers come in here, win this football game, and move on. But that's really where I stand.
The Bears are playing on house money.
Yeah, exactly. That's what makes them scary. That's the scariest thing about them.
And really, as far as gambling goes, because we're a gambling podcast too, I really want to smash the Packers on an underdog. Right now, they're a favorite right now. Let's just see where the line goes. Don't place that bet yet, folks. Let's just wait, see how it goes.
Yes, for sure. No, great idea.
All right, let's go to the next one. This is really whoever wins this game is truly who I'm pulling for to win the Super Bowl right here. Buffalo Bills versus Jacksonville Jaguars. Because the thing is, really, what I said is the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen had this. I mean, I don't know. No Mahomes. No. I mean, there ain't no Burrow. There ain't no Lamar Jackson up in here.
There's a Duval.
Yeah, there's a Duval. I mean,
I'm just
saying is this has got to be one of them. This has got to be like one of your best chances right here. If you're a Buffalo Bills fan, if you're a Buffalo Bills fan, you got to be just chomping at the bit. I mean, even Jacksonville. I feel like you want to play Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? I would love to be matched up with Jacksonville, but Jacksonville Jaguars had a good year too. T-Law, Big Dunk. Shout out to Big Dunk. He was, he always wants to holler at our terrible taste. He don't want to give us credit for nothing. T-Law was definitely one of my best this year. You know what I'm saying? I've never hopped off the T-Law bandwagon. I've always said T-Law is going to be all right. He finished as the QB4, and I think what you're about to see, Jacksonville and what's that head coach's name? Liam Cohen or something?
Liam Cohen.
Liam Cohen.
They got it. I think they might have something rolling. You know what I'm saying? This is just year one, and they bring in Jacoby Myers. They're giving him weapons. It's not just over with. They get Travis Hunter. I know he went down, but it's like we're about to see a step up from the Jacksonville Jaguars as far as what they are as an organization. So shout out to T-Law. He had a good year. I know everybody hates T-Law. I think if he got a haircut, they'd probably hate him a little less. So, but,
I doubt it.
Give the man some credit. If you're making this will be his second playoff appearance with the Jacksonville Jaguars. He's already won a playoff game. If he knocks off somebody like Josh Allen, I think everybody out there who's been critical of T-Law, they just need to sit down and shut up. They should probably already sit down and shut up anyways, because the dudes in the playoffs with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And but this is the truth. I think the Buffalo Bills are going to win this game. And
at 24-21.
Yeah, the script is leaked. If you look at our AI generated background, this is what it'll be. The spread it's basically a pick 'em. The spread's -1, so basically take your pick. I think the Bills come in here to win because I think the Bills have no choice. I think this is the Jacksonville Jaguars we're talking about. The Buffalo Bills better come in here, take care of business. Josh Allen, you're the best quarterback in the league, or at least like top 2 or whatever. Come in here and handle your business, get the win. Let's get out. That's basically how I feel about it. I am kind of pulling for T-Law. I'm a Clemson guy and all that stuff, and I do think the Jaguars' future looks great. But Josh Allen, let's get it done.
Give me the Jags. Give me the Jags in this game. And you look around all the playoff teams, most of them got something in common, and that's a good defense. The only teams without a good defense, Bills, 49ers right now in the playoffs. So Josh Allen's going to have to do everything, but he don't have receivers that can consistently get open. His tight end's been banged up all year with Kincaid. The running game's been stout, but Jaguars are like the number 1 rush defense in the league this year. So that's going to be like the game within the game right there is Buffalo's rushing offense versus this defense. And if they can get that run game going, I think Buffalo will have a better day. But the way the Jags have been playing, I feel like they're probably the hottest team coming into the playoffs right now. Like they're just getting better week in, week out. So I think they all get rolling. Getting Jacoby Myers was huge for them. BTJ still, he's their deep threat. He's kind of resorted to that now. And then ETN should get rolling. So I don't know, man. I'm kind of high on the Jags this year. And the Jags are playing at home. They got a plus 98 point differential at home this year. That's number 1 in the NFL. That's wow. So Duval, man, the Jags fans, they're gonna be swimming. They're gonna be swimming in January out in them pools, getting drunk, watching them Jags. Hopefully take a victory. But Ian, where you at with this game, man? It's a close one. This is a good one.
Dog, what's the line on this?
Basically a pick'em. It's Bills -1 right now. So
dude, I'm taking the Jags -5. No, yeah, I'm taking the Jags. Anyways, I like the Jags here, bro. Like you said, I mean, they're coming in hot, bro. I didn't know what's the stat. 91 at home,
plus 98
differential, or 98, or that many. It was a point differential.
Yeah,
that's wild, man. And this team is hot right now. They got a young coach. I don't know what they did, but they are the hottest team, and they are the most underrated, underestimated. Like, they are what I come into this conversation when you called me earlier talking about wanting to do this. This is the team I thought about us having the most different opinions on, almost, actually. And then realizing Jacksonville was the obvious team here, bro. Just the way the NFL plays out. But on the other hand, Matt's correct. This is Buffalo's best chance, dude. This is their best chance. They got no Mahomes. They got no Lamar. You know what I mean? They got Aaron Rodgers. They got, like, it's Tennessee, and they got a great defense, with the offense isn't quite there. And so this is their best chance, bro. They got to get through these Jags. If they get through these Jags, like Matt said, whoever comes out of this is my AFC Super Bowl favorite, bro. Like, honestly, because these are two roughneck teams. Like, the Bills have been roughneck, and they see the blood in the water, and they're trying to bite. They're trying to get there, dude. They got a new stadium coming. This will be the way to send it out. The scripts will just write it that way. But these Jacksonville Jaguars are not just going to let it happen, dude. And Liam Cohen came in there. He couldn't even pronounce Duval properly. And they said he wasn't even going to have a running backs coach. Like, is he going to get all it? He came in too late. Like, all this, he can't, he won't. And, dude, we've seen it multiple times. I mean, we've seen it. Cliff Kingsbury fucking up the Cardinals. Like, you come in first time, and all these guys that were head coaches at one time and went back and assistant coaches, they're gonna be up for these new head coaching positions, dude. But I feel like Liam Cohen came in and really showed them the fucking blueprint of how to do it, how to come into a team that is that right there, just like the Falcons, dude. This kind of reminds me of like how the Falcons were. Like, they got the people. They got the personnel. They got Penix. They got even Cousins is a good, like, the best backup in the league. And Bijan, he's a prolific talent. Best offensive line in the league. I think it's top 3. Defense is fucking fun to watch. You know what I mean? Anytime I see the Falcons on primetime, it's fun watching that defense get them takeaways and shit, dude.
Hell nah.
You got to get off the Falcons, bro.
Oh, my bad. I don't know. I don't know how I got on that. But anyways, dude, I'm taking Jacksonville here, bro.
Falcons. Move it on to the other one. So basically, 1 Bills, 2 Jags. That's basically where we stand. Next, though, we got, what is our next game? Oh, yeah, that's right. San Francisco 49ers, Philadelphia Eagles. Philly's favored by 4.5 right now versus San Fran. I actually like San Fran to kind of cover that. I feel like these two teams really. Look at that background right there. Shout out to the craft man. He painted that. He painted that.
My cat.
It took him 3 weeks.
McCaffrey after 450 touches this year.
Yeah.
Dude, that is.
But yeah, hey. So what's our thoughts on this game right here? These teams going to be running the ball. 49ers, Philly. Philly's the defending Super Bowl whatever they are, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know what to think.
It's the line. The line has jumped up.
The forecast. What was the forecast? I thought it was going to be a nasty game.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be chance of rain in the 30s, but maybe in the 40s. But
they're going to be running that rock.
I mean, who you taking, Matt? Who you want in this game?
I'm gonna take the Eagles. I'm gonna take the Eagles to win, but I would take 49ers to cover.
It's at Philly.
Yeah, the line was 3.5. I got it on this one. It's 5.5. You got it at 4.5, but it has gone up.
Wow.
So the Eagles are getting bet up right now a little bit, but I'm taking the Eagles in this one. The 49ers, Brock Purdy, he's prone to make some mistakes, but that Eagles defense is crazy good. I mean, we just seen what happened to the 49ers against the Seahawks last week. I know it's not a playoff game. You know, Shanahan probably saved his A+ game plan for this game, but that game last week was for the number 1 overall seed. So it was an important game. They couldn't get it rolling. 49ers are coming in healthy on the offensive side, but I think they lost Dre Greenlaw, their linebacker. They're already without Warner, Bosa. They're just going to have a hard time stopping this run. I think Lane Johnson's going to be back for Philly on the offensive line. So, you know, I've been saying it all year. I know Philly fans hate their own team, and even when they win.
Yeah.
But Philly, I feel like they'll turn it on when they need to, and I kind of feel like they're gonna bully the Niners a little bit too, and they coming from the West Coast all the way over here. You know,
that's a big thing.
Yeah.
No, that's a big thing, man. And yeah, I like both of these teams, man, but I like the Niners more right now. I feel like they're hotter coming into the playoffs than the Eagles are. And for things you mentioned, you know,
Eagles just beat the Bills their last game.
I know, but so did the Falcons.
And the Niners just lost. Hey, the Falcons again. The Niners just lost the Seahawks. The Eagles are definitely hot.
No, I'm not, and I'm not. I mean, I feel like San Francisco is playing some good football at the right time. But like you said, I mean, like you mentioned, they're missing a lot of key pieces on defense, and that's been killing them. But Brock Purdy's hot. You know, Christian McCaffrey's going 1,000 for 1,000, 1,000 and 1,000, and their defense has been playing well enough. I mean, they get a 12-5 record to win that division. It was really hard. Like
the Seahawks won that division.
On the verge. They were on the verge, though. They took it to the last stand. But, I mean, I didn't see it coming after they lost Nick Bosa and Fred Warner. But, I mean, you can't put the Eagles out. I'm saying all that to say the Eagles are the Super Bowl champions. And just like with the Chiefs, until you prove me wrong, then they're gotta be my choice, man, because they've been there, they did the dance. They got a great coach. Their fan base is so loyal and true. They boo them when they're doing good, like you said. And they got a stellar defense, man. They got a defense full of Georgia Bulldogs, and they're nasty, but they're also disciplined, undisciplined at times. But for the most part, I don't feel like they're draw that many penalties. And so that might be a key thing in this game, dude, because is Trent Williams going to play? I know that left tackle that played last time, dude. He cost them so much, dude.
If Trent Williams don't play, that's a big issue.
It's a big issue.
I don't know if he will play, but I guess they keep up with injury report.
Yeah, I was trying to find it, but I couldn't find it. But that other left tackle, he gave up a lot of shit, man, and you can't blame him. But Trent Williams, big shoes to fill. But still, I think you got to give it to the Eagles, man. But I like San Francisco. But it's at Philly, man. It's going to be hard to go in there and get a win. But
I think we like in Philly. I lean 49ers to cover personally.
Yeah. I think I agree.
Or
I
maybe
agree.
even the under.
If it's at 5, I'll take it over 3. I'll take it over 3. You know what I mean? Either way.
Yeah.
But if it's 3 or less, I wouldn't fuck with it.
It's gonna be a grind. It's gonna be a grind game. Might get a little nasty out there. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it feels like. Let's go to the next one though, because this one's pretty interesting to me. We got Chargers, New England Patriots. I'm just kind of wondering what. I just kind of wonder what y'all think. I wonder what the world thinks about this.
Lightning.
Hey, really, because this is the truth. The Patriots were reeling and dealing all season. Drake May's got it going on. Shout out to C Swizzy though. I think it's safe to say he was wrong on all that New England Patriots slander from basically last offseason or a couple offseasons ago about Drake May and the Patriots and all them guys, because I don't think he was expecting this, but
no.
Drake May is the real deal. He's legit, and but this is this is one of those games because although the Patriots were killing it, they had one of the easiest schedules known to mankind. You know what I'm saying? It was if like when they're talking MVP races, fantasy football podcasts, gambling podcasts, everybody always talks about how they're talking about how easy this schedule was. They were winning all these games, but the schedule was pretty easy. Yeah, dominating. So personally, like in NFL, I don't really care about that kind of stuff, but it does make it interesting to me. The Chargers coming in, Jim Harbaugh. It just kind of makes you wonder what is. What do y'all think? What do you think about this game, Kraft man? It's 3.5 New England Patriots. If I'm a gambling man, I'll do the research later. But if I was just dropping money on it right now, I'd say Chargers plus 3.5. That's what I would take, because I don't know. I think the Patriots could win this game, but they're gonna get smacked in the mouth a little bit. It's gonna be playoff football right here, just like I was kind of saying with the Bears. And obviously, this don't apply to Vrabel too much, but it applies to Drake May and all those guys out there that they're playing ball with, the New England Patriots organization right now. So I just think I lean personally. I think I would take the Chargers to win this game. I'm just being honest. Somebody's got to go down. All favorites ain't gonna win this whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Never.
So this one here is.
Why do you think I took the Panthers?
Well, hell, I ain't taking no 10.5 spread. I agree though.
The Panthers, I don't think they're gonna get beat by more than 10. They might though. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I think I agree with you on that. But I'm just saying this.
That's why I was saying that.
Like, I think New England. I think they're really good. I just don't think they've really been tested too much. You know, I know I saw them play one of the toughest games I saw them play was the Bills, and they jumped out on the Bills pretty early, but then they gave up that game later on in the second half. So, it's just one of those things. I like the Chargers spot. I like Jim Harbaugh. I like Herbert. Sometimes, man, I think Herbert is such a great quarterback, and then sometimes I just think he is so trash. He's just so overrated.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but I do think they're going to come in here. They're going to try to run the ball and do what Jim Harbaugh does.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Just sorry to all the five or six Charger fans out there in the world, but you got to come to Foxborough and play, and y'all's offensive line is fucking trash. It's the worst offensive line that I've seen in a long time. Like I said the Rams were going to cover 10.5. This one's at 3.5. I think the Patriots beat the Chargers worse than the Rams beat the Panthers. I think the Panthers. I think the Patriots roll. I think the Chargers. I ain't got nothing against the Chargers. Nothing.
Get them.
They are the worst team in the playoffs this year. They're not winning this game. They're not
getting
close. Herbert's gonna be running for his life.
Get him.
Herbert's he's gonna try to play his best ball, but if you can't get your receivers the ball and you can't run the football, which New England, one of the best rush defenses in the league, Vrabel's got them coached up. Jim Harbaugh's a good coach, but the only way Chargers hang into this is just slow the game all the way down, just slow. and hopefully your defense can hold on until 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter to give you a chance. But I've been off the Chargers since they lost Joe Alt. They lost Rashawn Slater before the season even started. But once they lost Joe Alt, it's been downhill from there. And man, I know the Patriots' schedule ain't been good, but they played the games that were on the schedule and they beat the brakes off of everybody they played.
Except the teams that were good.
Well, the Bills, that's a division opponent. The Bills, another playoff team with the best quarterback in the NFL. And they still beat them. So I'm rolling.
They lost 35-31. The Bills won 35-31. And
they jumped down like 24-0 or something.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, that was like the Bears Packers type shit.
And the Raiders and they lost to the Raiders in week. What week was that? That was week 1, I think. They lost to the Raiders 20-13.
But Ian, they didn't lose to your beloved Falcons, so they're okay. They're going to be just fine. So
I see potential in the Falcons, bro. Don't act like I'm like a Falcon dick jocker, bro. Like I never do this.
If nobody knew where we were from doing this podcast, they just by the accents alone and you talking about the Falcons, just every chance you get.
But I never talk about the Falcons. I was doing it today.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like multiple games we got to the Falcons. It was like, how we get back to the Falcons?
They were really might have been because this year, dude. I just see something I just saw something in them at the end of the year. We ain't gonna talk about them no more, bro. They're gonna be a good football team if they get a good head coach. That's all I'm trying to say. They're already a good football team. Let's talk about these Patriots, though, bro. Like they got the potential MVP. I think he's the odds-on candidate for MVP right now, right? And you got Justin Herbert, who is. I don't think Herbert's won an MVP at all, but Herbert's played like an MVP.
And he don't play good in the playoffs neither.
But he doesn't play good in the playoffs, just like Dak Prescott, man. Dak Prescott will beat the fucking single season passing record, but play one playoff game and throw 4 picks, and Herbert kind of does the same thing. But Herbert, from watching the eye test this year and a few games that I got to see, not on Red Zone, he looked more mature and more poised, you know what I mean? And less likely to make mistakes. He seemed more in control. And I think Jim Harbaugh was a great thing for him. And Jim Harbaugh's got this, he brings a culture, and he's saying, like, Herbert is the person that we're trying to all play like. He's got the mentality, he's got the know-how, he's got the perseverance, and he does, man. He's a roughneck. He kind of reminds me of Stafford in some ways with his toughness. And he's got that. He's got the accolades. He just needs just a little bit, man. He's just right there.
He needs 5 guys in front of him to block.
Exactly. And the Chargers are this team, bringing it back around to this. The Chargers are this team that I know me and my cousin have talked about just about every single year being like, oh, you think so? You think so? And every year they let us down. Every year we kind of give them that hope because they go on like a 5-game winning streak and like a hot time in the end of the season. And we're like, could the Chargers this year? And every year me and Austin are like, we should have known it's the fucking Chargers. Like, they're not gonna fucking do it. They're not. And until you fucking do it, you're not gonna fucking do it. Chargers, like, you got to fucking prove us wrong, man. Jim Harbaugh, I love you. Herbert, I love you. Y'all ain't going to watch this, so I don't give a fuck. But y'all ain't going to fucking do it. All right? Y'all are going to fucking choke. Until you don't, you're going to choke. And these motherfuckers with this young-ass quarterback are going to come in here, and Vrabel is going to fucking put his fist on your kneecap, and he's going to fucking break it. And y'all are going to go home crying. Because you're in Foxborough. Well, you're not in fucking LA anymore.
You taking the Patriots over 3.5?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Patriots, I'm on
the we might come back looking really dumb. We might come back looking really dumb.
We got one more.
Good. That'll make for good football.
Monday Night Football, we got Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going to say this now, Kraft Man, because you know I'm the conspiracy theorist of us all. I'm the one who thinks everything in this world is fake. This right here is the ultimate test right here for your boy, Matt Hammond. Is NFL football rigged? Because Vegas ain't going to be able to let this one go right here. I think it's like 86% of the money is on the Texans right here. So if Aaron Rodgers and them win this game right here, you can just go ahead and admit it right now. Football is as fake as can be. Ain't no way the Pittsburgh Steelers beating the Houston Texans. I'm saying that right now. And everybody in the public's on the Houston Texans. Houston Texans got the best defense in the league. They got an offense that can score. They got a quarterback that can win games. They got weapons. They got Nico. They got Jaden Higgins out there. There's no motherfucking way they're going to lose to the Pittsburgh Steelers at 41-year-old Aaron Rodgers unless Las Vegas makes the phone call. So this is right here is my ultimate game right here. Your boy right here. Ain't no way. This is my guaranteed take it to the bank. Houston Texans are winning on Monday Night Football no matter what. If they don't, everybody just start looking where the money's going because 88% of that money is going to Vegas if the Pittsburgh Steelers win. So I'm just saying right now, I ain't ever seen one so lopsided before, ever in my life.
So if the Steelers win, Vegas gets paid?
Man, Vegas is getting all the money. Heck, if the over hits.
I know they get the money anyways. They always get the money.
They got Houston. Everybody's on the money line, Houston. Everybody's on the spread. Houston.
I don't keep up with the sports books. I don't keep up with the sports books, but I know the public usually loses.
Yeah, usually. Most of the time. Yeah, usually loses.
That's just where I stand. I mean, I just think there's no way. I mean, I don't even think Pittsburgh's that good. I don't think the AFC North is that good. Period. I think these teams in the AFC South are for real because I think that we're looking at the best defense in the league right here.
Oh, for sure.
Aaron Rodgers with DK Metcalf and Jalen Warren is not fucking scoring, and fucking Denzel Washington ain't no fucking way they're beating the Houston Texans.
Whoa.
Denzel.
You better chill on that Bulldog. That's a bad dog right there now.
Everybody knows it deep down. We all do. If you like football and you watch football, and everybody knows there ain't no way. This is the most. Yeah. This should be the most lopsided one of them all right here.
But
shutting them out.
And I ain't trying to cut in. I'm not trying to cut in. But this seems like, does it not? I'm asking y'all. This seems like the one they have to win, though, right? Because you did what the Steelers never do. The Steelers have been the same thing for a long time. So keep it to the same thing is one thing. But you went against the grain this year. You bought a quarterback. You bought a cornerback. You bought a receiver. You know what I mean? You paid all these people. You paid Cam. You paid the people that needed to get paid, and you spent some. Like something the Steelers don't do. So this seems like the one they got to win. This seems like the check, whether or not the check bounces. This seems like the check bouncing game right here. Like if they come out of this game with a win, that check was worth all the money. You know what I mean? But if they lose this game.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
That's not going to look great, man. They're going to have some questions to answer. But they're going against, like you said, the best defense in the damn league, man. And Aaron Rodgers can read the defense. You know, he can. But I don't know that they got the firepower. I don't know, man. And the defense is good, but it's not the Texans. The Texans, like the Pat McAfee show, shout out to Pat McAfee and all them, they say – the Texans defense brings out the boo birds in every stadium they go to. Like they have teams booing their own offense by the third quarter.
Yeah. So I'm guessing you're taking the Texans.
Yeah, man. No. Yes. Yeah.
So you're taking the Texans. Well, like the Steelers have lost 4 straight wild card games. The Texans defense is just they're the best defense in the league. Jaden Higgins is coming on. Nico, you got Woody Marks.
Right.
You got on the Steelers side, your best player is Kenneth Gainwell on offense, and then your receiver likes punching blue-haired fuckers in the stands.
Exactly.
So give me the fucking Steelers. Let's ride, baby. Let's go. Roger.
Did the lone wolf. Oh,
nah, man. That sounds like a man that knows the
Nah,
NFL's
Steelers
rigged, man.
I'm saying Steelers come in and win this
the
game.
wrong way.
Oh man.
Houston can't score in the red zone. They're gonna get down there. Fairbairn's gonna kick. I think he kicked 6 field goals last week. I don't know if that's a good thing for your team or bad, but Houston can't score when they get down there. And Pittsburgh, they're playing at home. Pittsburgh gets out of this one with a dub. Then they lose next week.
Yeah, right. I think Houston defense scores 2 touchdowns.
Rodgers ain't turning the ball over.
Put that on your stat line.
Nah.
Hey man, 6 field
I
goals.
didn't say Rodgers was going to turn it over
versus the Steelers.
It's gonna be like 17-14 or something like that.
Rodgers is going to complete it to Calvin Austin. And Calvin Austin's going to get hit from the back with the perfect punch. He's going to drop the ball. Rodgers is going to go.
That's really what I'm saying. Like, listen to what we're saying. Metcalf, Calvin Austin, Kenneth Gainwell. Like this, if the Steelers win, the script writers aren't serious people. Let's just be honest.
I mean, we're acting like Houston.
Possible.
You're acting like Houston though has just been blowing out folks and just winning games. Like their offense is not good.
Mediocre at best.
Let's just be real though. They played in probably the toughest division.
I'm not taking C.J. Stroud over Aaron Rodgers.
I agree.
I would. I for sure would. I would take C.J. Stroud.
C.J. Stroud has shown it he can do it
over Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, Metcalf, and Calvin Austin, and Denzel Washington, and Kenneth Gainwell. That don't even sound like real life to me. It sounds like one of these fantasy matchups I have where I'm bringing in like A.D. Mitchell and all that, and I'm going against Puka and stuff. That's what it sounds like.
You know what it feels like to me? It feels like the offenses are evenly matched, and the defense is going to be the answer. And I think the Texans have the better defense.
Got home field in Pittsburgh, though.
I feel like offense is evenly matched. Like you got an old man quarterback, but he's a great quarterback. They got a couple weapons. They got the weapons. They got a quarterback that's been untrustworthy, running back. You know what I mean? And so I feel like the offense is like counter each other out. And so it's going to come down to that defense. And I feel like the Texans take that.
I don't know. We all got an upset this week. I guess this was mine.
Yeah, take it.
I think this is the only. I think this was the only team that I picked that is an underdog this weekend. The Packers.
I'd love to see it.
No, the Packers are favored. Never mind.
Yeah, they're favored right now. Yep. I'd love to see the Steelers win. Honestly, I think I called for like Steelers and I called for Steelers Panthers. I wanted to see. No, I think I said Steelers Bucks or something like that. But it was for the NFC South leader. I was like, I want Steelers Bucks, dude. Like, run it. Like
you almost got the Bucks. But Matt, we got to do a Super Bowl winners before the playoffs start. So who you got in the Super Bowl, Matt? Have you thought about it? No, you had to think about it a little bit.
I'd have to think about it. Y'all hop on with me next week, and maybe I do say I'm gonna say Bills because I feel like the Bills have no choice. They have to win this year. So I feel like Bills, and then NFC. Who could say Bills and Rams? That's kind of what I'm leaning. Bills, Rams, something along those lines like that.
Ian can't take the Rams.
I just can't get over Floki right here. Like this guy looks so wild with this fucking crown. I love it, dude.
The king.
I've been trying not to crack up the whole you be talking some serious takes, and I'm just like, but it's just I love it, man.
Fantasy is serious, and this
congratulations.
Is a serious
it's life.
It's life.
I do.
You earned it, dude. You earned it.
I'm ready to join another startup. Do it again.
Let's do it. Let's do 3. Let's do 15 best ball leagues this year, bro.
Hey, I will say this: I'll do as many best balls.
Hey, there is best.
I lost every one.
There is playoff best balls, though. We can do playoff best balls. They are such a thing.
I don't think any of my players hit. I need to go back and look.
Well, look, that was 6 NFL football playoff games for your ass.
We don't get to say our Super Bowl.
What's up?
What's up?
Why don't y'all come on with me next week? And
the games will be over. The games will be over. We got to do our Super Bowl. We got to do our Super Bowl contenders now.
That's true. My mistake. You're right. I went Jags and I went Rams. Kraft man.
You went Bills, Rams.
Oh yeah, my bad. Hey, but if the Bills lose, I'd Put the Jags in there, baby. T Law, I love you, baby. All right, go ahead, Carl.
Jags, Eagles.
Damn.
Jags, Eagles. What you got in? I'd love to see my Packers, but damn, I feel terrible picking against them. But
y'all are wild, bro. Y'all are wild,
man. Got me, dog?
Nobody said.
I'm gonna do what nobody should do, and I'm probably gonna get let down. But I'm taking number 1 versus number 1. I'm taking the Broncos and the Seahawks. Let's go, because I mean, dude, would that not be the Cinderella story, bro? I mean, number 1, I love it. I love it, and that's the game I'd want to see. I mean, they get the bye week this week, so nobody's really talking about them too much. But these teams are great, man, and they've been playing great, and they've overcome a lot of odds. And Mike McDonald, not Mike McDaniel, Mike McDonald deserves recognition, man. He deserves to be talked about for Coach of the Year. He deserves to be talked about especially if they win a playoff game.
I was gonna say I do I'm pulling for Sam Darnold a little bit. I just love that people doubt him, and this motherfucker just keeps winning games.
Fuck you.
I know. I just like Sam Darnold. I will say this: I am rooting for him. I hope he does good.
Yeah, I can just see the storyline now.
I want both of them. I want both of them to do. I want the Broncos. I mean, you can ask Austin. I've kind of been, because I picked the Broncos to be my most improved team a couple of years ago. And they got Sean Payton, and me and him had a debate about Sean Payton. And then I drafted Bo Nix in my dynasty league. And so I was kind of going all in on the Broncos, and they've kind of grown on me, man. And they kind of grown in that AFC, dude. And now the Chiefs are bleeding, and the Broncos are taking the step forward, but they still got the Chargers there, dude. The Chargers are that X factor, man. Like, they play in that same division. We don't think the Chargers are going to be good, but I think Austin actually took, and that could be the game changer, dude. Put them Patriots down. That would give them the boost. I mean, you get hot at the right times, dude. You beat the right teams at the right time. You beat the Patriots in Foxborough. Dude, you're coming into that next week like shirt off, and so them Chargers. Anyway, I feel like I'm getting long-winded on this thing, dude, but I'm excited about this football right here, bro. Like, this is the best time to be a football fan. This is what we live for. This is what we wait for all year. This is what we watch this shit in April. They ain't talking about nothing. They're trying to figure out who's vacationing where and who's still working out. But this is the time when the best football is happening and everything is on the line, dude. And this is when boys become men. And it doesn't get better than this, bro. So I'm super thankful to be here. And this is the best year we've ever had. And I think next year is going to be even better.
Hey, yep. I appreciate you saying that, Ian Potty Poopa. And I'm with it. Hey, real quick, if you're listening to this podcast, let me know. Can you hear this? I really just want to know. Just let me know if you can hear that. If you can, then all right. Craft Man, just fast forward to the end of this episode. Let me know if you heard that applause.
You didn't have to say that. We all knew what you meant.
But all right. But listen, everybody, there's gonna be some big things. We're gonna do some big things this offseason. I really do appreciate everybody listening to what we gotta say. This was an hour of some real football. Hopefully the fellas come on with me next week. We'll talk the next round. We'll see how it plays out. But listen, congratulations to everybody who won championship, who won some money. That's really what it's all about. Go out there, get your bread up, do it again. Don't be satisfied with winning the championship. Put your head down and do that shit again. You know what I'm saying, Craft Man? Go back to back, do that thing. Let that money stack. And then do it.
Don't do that. So, do not. No.
Yeah. Just keep talking it up.
Everybody.
Don't do that.
So everybody, thank y'all for listening to the podcast. Craft Man, would you got anything to add, big dog?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that Average Joe's again. This is number 2, second championship in 4 years. Just to put that in perspective, I don't have to win for the next 24 years to make my money back for this league. So, I might be dead and gone, but I'll still be in the green.
Yeah, y'all ever heard?
Yeah.
So there's a word called collusion, and that's the thing that goes on in this league. And there's something weird about it, but I don't touch on it, man. You know what? I let them have their fun. Anyways, man, I done said on my piece. Yeah.
Shoot, I didn't make one single trade.
I don't know. Just
people. The collusion. The collusion is we just keep getting people in here that draft real shitty and leave all the great players to me.
Hey, man, it comes down to injuries, man, and you know it. It comes down to injuries, dude, and you know it, man. All these players are great. They all are great, man. It just comes to getting.
Some of them suck.
Okay, I mean you're right.
And some teams.
I mean you're right. You're right. But the players are great.
Ian comes in and he's like, "Let me get the rookie running back from the Raiders as my first pick in this draft, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it not only one league, but I'm gonna do it in 2 leagues. I'm gonna double down on this rookie running back."
It almost paid off. It almost paid off though. I did the same thing with the Cowboys running back. The Cowboys sucked. They just got rid of Romo. They drafted Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott, and I took Ezekiel Elliott, and it paid off. All right. So I was like, you know what? It could be there. So I missed. All right, I missed, but I had the mentality that I had at that same situation where I took Ezekiel Elliott, and I came in second place that time. I think. I don't think I won it. Yeah, but
you gotta go for it.
I went to the championship. I think there was a stupid mistake made, but anyway.
And Matt had a platter just handed out to him, just full of McCaffrey. It was just like, here, take McCaffrey. And
hey, trust me, Average Joe's, because like I have the home league, but Average Joe's is like my second most important league right now. Because I'm telling you, devastated, bro. Because I'm telling you, I could never nail a draft like I nailed that draft right there, and they was all fucking gone by the end of that shit, bro. I ain't had none of.
I know that's the shit. That's exactly. Exactly.
Like, on, bro.
And that's why he won. And then while we opening that can, that's why he won in Dynasty too. I lost Scatterboo. I lost Rashee Rice. I lost Sam Laporta. All right.
I traded for Lamar.
I'm just saying. I had Bo Nix. I had Brock Purdy, CJ Stroud. Hey, Mark Andrews got me through.
By the end of the year in Dynasty,
it just happened at the end of the year.
In the playoffs in Doo-Doo Dynasty, I fucking had to go pick up Evan Hole off the damn waiver wire and throw him in my lineup by the end of that shit.
Evan Hole?
For him to get 0
I don't even know Evan Hole, dude.
That's what I'm saying,
I've
man.
never even heard of that guy.
Fucking nasty.
Evan Hole, shout out. If you hear this, Evan Hole, send us a like and a subscribe, and we'll send you a T-shirt. I'll send you that T-shirt that Austin's wearing. I'll send you Evan Hole. If you hear this, that's a dead ass.
Sometimes you just
ain't nobody crying. We're just making good content. We're just making
one
good
word,
content, bro.
One
I
word
could care less
y'all.
about all this, really. I do this for y'all. For me, I do it for me.
Got one word: depth. You need depth. How about y'all trying to draft some depth?
Let's
get some depth.
I agree,
okay.
But I
okay, because you drafted all. I drafted my team,
homies, but
you didn't draft now one of your players.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I had some deep ass teams that went all the way down to the freaking brim, bro. I don't know, man. Injuries are no excuse, though. That's the truth. No excuse. Yeah. Well, they really are, but when you're with the homies, they ain't no excuse. You just gotta get nasty. That's the huge excuse. And
that's the only excuse.
I couldn't get nasty enough.
I was on like a 9-game winning streak. I think I won like 7. I won at least 7 games at the end of the year in that Dynasty League. And I just like darted to the top. And then I played. There's a third time. I think that was the third time we played each other, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. We
split
play each other every year.
We split. Yeah, we split during the regular season. And then it comes to the playoffs. So who knows how it would have went.
Hey, I appreciate that Jonathan Taylor.
I know. I knew when I did that you were going to be liking it. But I got Jahmyr Gibbs, so it's hard to be mad. But at the same time, like I didn't want to get rid of him.
Oh yeah, it's been a good run this year. It was fun.
Yep, it was a fun year, and I can't wait to do it again for real. I love fantasy football. I love best ball. I love dynasty. I love it all. So hey, if you listen, come play fantasy football with us for real. Like this is what we do, and we like to gamble.
All
we like
the time.
to talk about real football. So, listen, everybody out there, add us on Apple. Give us a like. Give us a review. It helps us out. Spotify, hit the bell. YouTube, go subscribe. But everybody, thank y'all for listening to the podcast. Is there anything for me to say? Should I close it out?
I think
don't be a hoe.
Man.
Don't be a hoe, bro. Shut up.
That show.
Shut up, motherfucking show. God damn it.
The like and the touch and the thing and the one I go.
But with that said, we are out.
Peace.
Peace.